Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin. I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. And guess what? I am making an announcement. My new book, Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey, is now available for pre-order. So since I don't have the physical book, you will see a picture of it on the screen. And the link to pre-order the paperback as an author-signed copy is below. You can also pre-order it via Kindle. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, general readings, life path and purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. And don't forget to download the free Twin Flames Affirmation Meditation. The link is below. Welcome to the Twin Flame Union Energies, messages for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the couple. Today is Monday. It is July 25th, 2022. How are you doing, Twin Flame? To start, we are going to say a blessing over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Twin Flames, Guardian Angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please help twin flames around the world understand what they need to know to learn and to grow. So we are going to go ahead and start with the divine feminine twin flame. So divine feminines, what do you need to learn today on the twin flame journey? So we are working with 2 tarot decks. I'm working with the Angel Tarot as well as the Animal Tarot. So what are divine feminines learning, please and thank you? And we're also working with a World of Answers Oracle. You can also order that deck. I'll put that link below for Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Awesome. And let's move on to DMs. Divine Masculine Twin Flames, please and thank you. What are they learning this week? And from the Animal Tarot for DMs. And finally, let's get the qualifier with a World of Answers. And next, let's move on to the Twin Flame Union energies for the Twin Flame couple, how this Twin Flame relationship is progressing. So we're going to go ahead and see Twin Flame Angels help Twin Flames around the world understand the Union energies, please. All right, so we are going to take from the Animal Tarot here for the Twin Flame couple. And we're going to grab the last card from a World of Answers for the Twin Flame couple this week. And next, let's move on over to those romance energies. And that reminds me, oh my God, this week is going to be so different on my channel, you guys. I am starting astrology tarot readings, the horoscope for the month for each of the signs. And I'm doing love, romance, twin flame, soulmate, love relationships. And I'm really excited. Those are going to roll out this week. They're going to roll out from Thursday through Sunday. So I will start by releasing the fire signs, air signs, water signs, earth signs in that sequential order. Okay, romance angels, what is the energy for the twin flame couple? Next, we're going to get messages of love. Messages of love. This is going to qualify that romance card. And next, let's get 2 messages from DM to DF right here. We'll get those messages. There you go. And last but not least. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin with the divine feminines. We've got the Knight of Air with the renewal card and money flows into your life. What? Okay, let's read those energies here. It seems like very competing or different energies. We've got by the end of the week, so we're moving into August by next Monday. And August, astrologically speaking, is going to be a really strange month because there are some some planets that are going to come into something called a T-square, but I'm going to just simplify it for you. There's going to be an alignment that hasn't happened in over 2,400 years that's going to happen. And there's a lot of things happening. Jupiter is going to be moving retrograde. There's a lot, Uranus is going to be in this part of this T-square. So there's going to be just a lot of energy happening, which can be unexpected. And so I believe that this week, what's really important for twin flame divine feminines is that they need to focus on this judgment card, this renewal card energy first and foremost. This is making an assessment of where you have been and where you need to go. Because I feel like life is going to change very quickly starting August 1st. Now, how is life going to change quickly? We don't quite know yet. And that is Uranus. The planet Uranus is unexpected changes that can come out of the blue, that can happen very rapidly. And it's going to be in Taurus, so it's going to have something to do with Earth energy. What is Earth energy? It could have to do with your finances, money flowing into your life, for example. It could have to do with food supply, food chain, like we've seen. It could have to do with the way you create income in something that is very solid and concrete. Like a sudden job change, like if you've had a career or a job for 10, 20, 30 years, and then out of the blue, something changes. So I do believe that this week is a little bit of a preparatory phase with this raccoon card, with the judgment. It's a preparatory phase. It's to be prepared by doing a life assessment, a life review right now. Create your checklists. Look over your budget, pros and cons. What can stay in my life? What needs to be discarded in my life? Because I believe those changes that are coming are going to be very fast. Knight of Air, Knight of Swords. Really rapid changes, super fast changes. For some of you, that's going to be changes in your money and flow of abundance. For some of you, it's going to be like some unexpected money that will come in, an unexpected job that will come in. And it's going to happen really fast. So I have a feeling that if you don't do your life review this week, Divine Feminine, the changes that are coming in are going to throw you for a loop, and you're going to have a very difficult time making a decision. We want you to be able to adequately make those decisions fast. And so to that end, getting your ducks in order when it comes to real life things, and we're talking about concrete real life things, I feel like this is a very strong pull to what is real in the 3D world. So get your ducks in order with the 3D world so that you can move toward your life path and purpose. You can move toward your passions and dreams when these types of opportunities arise for you, when they start to come up for you. Divine Masculine is still, for some of them, obviously, they're going into a next phase of awakening. Again, this could have something to do with the astrology, most importantly, toward the end of this week, moving into August, because we have this awakening Hanged Man perspective card, this perspective energy. And it's coming with a rather harsh energy, which is the Princess of Winter. So we've got the Prince of Winter and the Princess of Winter, or the Knight of Air and the Page of Air, or, you know, however you want to call it, the Swords energy. But for Divine Masculines, this grand awakening into the next level of their process is going to come with some challenging news. Some challenging news is going to be handed over to them. And this challenging news is going to cause them to upgrade into the next level of their journey. Again, news that comes out of the blue, news that is sudden, news that is just going to throw them for a loop, news that kind of makes them irritated at first, but actually the news, the message is going to be something really good for them. And it might be shocking, but it's going to be very good for them. Let me give you an example of that. Let's suppose they've been living in a location, for example, and this location is just not aligned with who they are as a person. So let's say they've been renting an apartment in this location that's not really aligned with their new energy, aligned with who they are as a person. All of a sudden, what might happen is that the landlord comes to the divine masculine and says, hey, I'm selling the property. You guys have 90 days to find a new place to live. Something like that. So it's something that is going to be harsh, something that is totally unexpected, something that ultimately is for divine masculine's highest good. So it's not like this news is going to completely destroy. It's meant to take them up to the next level. And to ask the family member for help with DMs, I just feel for DMs, this is more of a help me decode this challenging message. Help me debrief this really challenging message that I am getting, and help me through this if you can. So I do believe that because of the major changes that are occurring with divine feminines, with divine masculines, with the world at large, that finally, things will start to move forward globally between the divine feminines, the divine masculines, and the entire collective. Now, this is not going to look the same for everyone. Please don't delude yourself. This is not going to look exactly the same for everyone at the exact same moment. For some of you, the wheel moving forward, the wheel card moving forward, for some of you, it's going to look like improving your relationship or relationships on an emotional level. There's going to be a lot of healing. This healing can come through conversations. This healing can come through reconciliations with your twin flame. It can come through a mutual understanding with your twin flame, agreeing to disagree, finding a new pathway into the new relationship that you will form, whether that's friendship, this special relationship, a romantic partnership. Everyone is going to look vastly different because everyone is in a different situation. So again, don't delude yourself to think that it's a one-size-fits-all deal, because it is not a one-size-fits-all deal. I'm going to put a video right here. It's called the Twin Flame Matrix, and it's going to help you understand that all twin flames are just very different and their stories are so different. But here, the 9 of Fire, 9 of Wands, is an urge for twin flames globally not to give up. Don't give up the journey. Don't give up the path. You've come so far. And this doesn't mean, again, the message that is coming through so loud and clear is do not delude yourself. Do not delude yourself. This is not a fairy tale. So don't delude yourself. Not giving up just means like asking God, spirit, source, whatever you choose to call your higher power, saying, what is in my highest good for my twin flame journey? I trust you. I trust you, source. I trust you, God. I trust you, spirit. I trust that you know how my twin flame journey must unfold. I'm standing strong. I'm not giving up, but guide me in the best way to go. Guide me in the best way to go. However that way is, guide me forward. Show me the best way forward. I do need to pull an additional qualifier card for the qualifier card because I'm not really sure what this is referring to, the second card, and I'll show you in just a minute. So what is this card, angels and guides? Can you please give us another qualifier for this? Okay, I've got the message loud and clear. For the romantic energies, and this is why, additionally, twin flames, I think the angels are saying, don't delude yourself. This is not a one-size-fits-all deal. Twin flames are so different. Your stories are different. Your backgrounds are different. And your soul contracts are so different. You do have a call to give your relationship a chance, to give this twin flame connection a chance when the opportunity arises. Okay? I'm going to say that again. You're being called to give your twin flame connection a chance when the opportunity arises, when it is appropriate. Obviously, you're not going to take steps when it's not appropriate to take steps. But when it is appropriate, you're being asked to give it a chance. Again, what is that going to look like? It could look like friendship. It could look like reconciliation and reparation. It could look like a romantic partnership. It could look like taking that next step toward marriage or a sacred union. But here's what's going on. It's time to make a decision about this relationship because there's an interference. There's either a third party or indecision is the third party, the interference, or there's just some sort of clouded perception of what are the next steps. I don't see the interference as being necessarily a third party situation. I don't see it as that. I do see it as cell phone connectivity. That's what I see it as. Is that sometimes you just hit those dead zones and your call drops or the call gets fuzzy or something happens. And so the interference just might be is that you are looking at the blind spots in your twin flame journey and you're not seeing clearly enough. So I do believe that for both of you, it's almost time to make a decision as to how to move forward, when to move forward, how to give the relationship a chance, how to heal emotionally with this Wheel of Fortune card and this improving emotional health card, how to move forward and heal. Again, healing doesn't always mean you're just gonna kiss and make up and be fine. This is a very complicated connection. It's gonna require maybe many conversations, not just one. So let's look at what DM has to say to DF. I know who you are to me. I recognize and acknowledge the connection. I just can't do this right now. Well, let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you from the divine masculine perspective. They are going through the next stage in awakening for many of them, especially those that have this sentiment. They're going through the next stage of awakening and something is going to come up. If not by the end of this week, then certainly next week. This out of the blue news that is going to cause them to move on to the next level of their spiritual awakening. And so even though they don't feel ready to do this now, they may be kind of forced to do this now. And here DM says, I know you're losing patience. I know you're losing patience. And I do feel that that is why this card, 9 of Fire, 9 of Wands, came up. Because it's saying, stand your ground and don't back down. You've come so far. Why would you abandon this now? And again, that doesn't mean you put your life on hold, divine feminines. That doesn't mean that you stop living your life and having relationships and having hopes and dreams. That's not what that means. At all. Your divine masculine wouldn't want anything other than you living your life to the fullest. And that's what I write about in my new book. My upcoming book really emphasizes this point and helps you get prepared for that. So I feel like there will be a next step for both of you, whether you like it or not. I mean, that is the end result, is like whether you like it or not, there will be a next step that is coming. And it's coming pretty quickly. Within the next 2 weeks, it's coming. So be prepared. That's all I gotta say. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a boot camp or a meditation course. You can also join my group coaching. The link is below. And I will see you in the next video.